Congratulations on the win. Obviously kind of setting the tone for Canada to start the card. Was there some pressure on you coming into the fight knowing that for your team and all that?
To be honest, I'm happy that I was the first that fought tonight. And yeah, I give them, I set the tone, how you said. And I'm happy I'm done with this, and now I can enjoy my teammates' fight because I'm as nervous as I am for myself, I am for them too.
Yeah. How'd the fight go just relative to what you thought would happen going in there and the game plan you wanted to execute?
I really expected Maria Oliveira to be a strong opponent, and she didn't disappoint. She was strong in a clinch, but she was strong in the first round. When we went to the second and the third round, she went down, her cardio went down. And for somebody like me that's a runner and I run 20 kilometers a day, I know every minute that goes on, I'm getting better and I'm better than her.
And she was trying to clinch you up a lot. Do you feel like she was almost just trying to stall the fight out? You were throwing knees and stuff in there, but she wasn't really doing much besides holding.
Everybody tried to hug me. I don't know why, but come on, man. Everybody wants to hug me. Like, what's that? I'm too scary. Are my hands too scary? What's the problem? Do they love me too much? In every fight there, my opponent just tried to hug me. Like, stop hugging and let's fight, let's throw punches in this fight. We are in a fist fight. We are not in a hugging fight. But guess what? I'm not just a striker. I'm start working more and more on my grappling, so next time I may shoot or I may hug too.
Is there anyone in this division that you see that you want to fight that you think won't hug you?
I'm not sure. I don't expect... come on, I really expect this girl to stay in the middle of the cage and throw punches. And what she did, she took me down and she tried to hug me. But no, I don't care. I really think everybody will try to hug me because I have long hands and I have power in my hands.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Diana, over here. Congratulations on the win. You mentioned having the hurt foot going into this fight. Was it ever bad enough you thought you might have had to pull out of the fight?
At some point, to be honest, I thought I will not can make it. But I said, this is the fight I wanted. This is the fight I asked for. So I will have been embarrassed to pull out of this fight. So every day was painful, to be honest. Like, I woke up every morning, for a while I couldn't put the shoes on, and I still had to run every day because I had to make a weight. I broke my knee, I gained a lot of pounds, I had to cut 40-something pounds, and I had to run every day. So every day was so painful for me, but it's worth it. And I went in this fight knowing that I don't have a foot with me, I don't have a leg with me. Yeah. So I have to be a boxer, and I have only one leg. But I'm here right now, so does that really matter that I went through hell to be here? I don't care.
What did it mean to be a part of this card? You mentioned being in Canada for the last 4 years, and your teammate Kyle Nelson on this card as well. What did that mean to you? It was a big deal, I know, for you to fight on this event.
I am so happy to have the chance to fight in front of my family. Most of my friends, they traveled in a fight week with me, and they are here tonight, and they are watching the fights, and they were there, and I hear them, and I saw them when I did my walkout. And that means a lot, to have that support, to have that energy. It's amazing. My last 2 fights, I think, I fought in Apex without a crowd, and I really miss this feeling. You can't even imagine where you're in a cage and you hear your name around and you hear all that crowd. That means a lot. So I want that more and more and more.
You mentioned the foot as well. I'm not sure how it is right now, but do you have an idea of when you want to have your next fight? I'm sure you want to take a little bit of time off.
I'm not sure about the time off because the problem with me is when I take time off, I gain weight because I like to eat sugar especially. So I think I will go back soon. So why not? That will push me to stay skinny.
What are you going to eat post-fight? I know you had to cut some weight. You mentioned you like sugar. Is there anything you're looking forward to eating after the fight? Usually after my fights, I eat lava cake and vanilla ice cream. But all this training camp, I craved Oreo ice cream. So I think this is what I will eat first. Got to go to your local Dairy Queen. I think there's one down the street here, so we'll have to see.
Oh, thank you. There I will be.
And there you go. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Favorite member of the Akatsuki?
Hidan. I really think he's underrated, so that's why.
Dan, right here. 2-1 is a strawweight now. Is there any regret that you didn't make the move down sooner?
No, I don't regret nothing because making 115 pounds is never easy. So I need to learn my lesson at a few lessons at 125 first. And I did some mistake at that weight class. I'm not sure for how long I can make 115 pounds because I think I'm the tallest strawweight in UFC. I have to talk with my nutritionist and see how I will do. Maybe I will move up at some point. Right now, probably for the next 2-3 fights, I will still be a strawweight. But I don't know. I will see. I don't want to take decisions right now because I just fought, and I really need time to think.
And I know you said you don't want to think about your next fight or anything just yet, but you did have a fight booked with Loma Lookboonmee last year. Obviously, she's a decorated striker. Would that still interest you if you could get that back?
I don't care. I didn't follow her journey, so I don't know exactly what she did. I don't even remember what she did when I had to pull out. Unfortunately, I had to pull out of that fight. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure she is where she is right now. She has another fight. I don't care.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Diana, just right over here. Hey, you mentioned you've been in Canada for 4 years. I'm curious, what brought you to Canada, and how has the move helped your fight career?
Easy. I want what's best for myself, and I want what's best for my career. And I come from a really small country where the level of MMA is pretty low. Like there, I can beat all the girls at any weight class without even training. Like I was the Romanian champ without having any technique. I come in Canada and I spar for the first time. I come in that class, you know, the sparring day, and I thought I'm going to kill everybody. And you know what happened? After a round, I was throwing up, you know. So that was the moment that I understood that I need to work a lot because there are levels in that sport and I come from really low level. So that helped me to improve a lot. I really think that was the best decision of my life to come in Canada. And I'm so happy that my coaches helped me a lot with that.
And since making that decision, did you ever think it would lead to where you are now, performing in front of a Canadian crowd and having them all behind you?
When I come in Canada, I didn't know how it's going to be here. I didn't know how long I will last here. I didn't even speak English when I come in Canada. And now I have, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 people that they were traveling just to see me and be here with me tonight. You cannot even imagine how much that means for me to have a second family in Canada.
Thanks, Diana. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Good for a Canadian girl.